What'd you say? Argumentative. Are these people good listeners? No. Do they have to be the center of attention? Yes. Are they sensitive to your needs? No. Do they even care about your needs? No. What needs? You guys know the same people I do. These people that I would describe as aggressive people are the people that believe in what I call one-upmanship. I'm better than you, you are less than me. I count, you don't. I am more valued, you are less valued. But deep down inside, what are they really like? Deep down inside, they actually come from a place of insecurity. They feel less than you because they know how extremely capable you are, but they don't want to come across as being insecure, so they protect themselves with this outer layer, this facade, if you will, and they come across as being loud, abrasive, sometimes abusive with their language or behavior. These are the people we have to be very, very careful of, because if you don't learn anything from this whole entire presentation, please remember this: it's better for you to be safe than for you to be right. So I don't want you to go to these people after this presentation and go, hey, I get it now. You act out this way because deep down inside you're an insecure little child. I know you. I wouldn't recommend you do that. So aggressive comes from a place of I count and you don't. Let's go to the very opposite side of the spectrum, and what do you get? Passive. So let's describe traits of someone who is extremely passive. What are these people like? Quiet, shy, accommodating, flexible, giving, conscientious. Now, as I say these words, you may think, well, Marilyn, those are actually quite good traits. And they are good traits. But any good trait taken to an extreme is a negative trait. Because if you're nice to all people at all times for whatever reason, no matter what, if you're flexible for everybody, if you're accommodating for everybody, what happens is people have you labeled, they have you pegged, and you have a big, huge capital V on your forehead, and everybody, what does that all stand for? Doormat. Someone said doormat. Okay, actually, that starts with a D. The big V on your forehead stands for what? Some people think it's victim, but it's not. It stands for volunteer. You are only a victim once, and then you are a volunteer. Because if people treat you inappropriately, if people are not nice to you, if people say things to you that are offensive, if people try to take advantage of you and you don't say anything, then you allow that behavior to continue. So it's good to be nice and accommodating and flexible, but not for everyone else's needs. In fact, aggressive comes from a place of I count and you don't. Passive is you're right, you count and I don't. Both, I believe, come from a place of insecurity, sometimes low self-esteem. Now, if you put passive and aggressive in the same person, watch out. And let me describe for you what I believe are the two types of passive-aggressive people. And I say people, what I mean are behaviors that people exude. The first type is the person with the intention of goodwill. The intention of goodwill. I want to help you. I want to support you. I want to be there for you. I want to be available for you. I will be on that committee for you. I'll vote for you in that meeting. I will do the work that you don't want to do because, you know, I care and I want to be helpful and I want to be accommodating and I want everybody to get along. But this is also the same type of person that doesn't know how to say no without a tremendous amount of guilt. And I think we have a few of us in the room today. I think you know who you are. You can't say no, so you just say yes to everybody. But then when you go back to your desk, you look at your calendar, and what have you done? You've completely overcommitted. You've overextended yourself. As a passive-aggressive person, do you think you'd ever call people up to admit that you've overcommitted and you cannot be there? No way, that is way too confrontational. You just won't show up. Do you know people like that? Like, for example, did the committee do a fabulous job in putting today's event together? Did they do a great job? You guys did great. I mean, so many details went into this event, and it's amazing. And it looks like all of your committee showed up. But have you ever been on a committee where the day of the event, there's a key person that's just not there? And you're thinking, what happened? She said she was going to be here. What happened? Well, unfortunately, she said she would be there and there and there, and she said yes to all these other people, but didn't have the courage to call you up to say, I'm sorry, I can't be there, I've overcommitted. That's a sign of passive-aggressive. The intention is good, but the reality is not there. It's different than what they said they would do. Now, I also say that there is a second type of passive-aggressive